Mic check. So, if anyone's happened to see my live from I think a week and a half ago, I basically talked about two albums real briefly in it. But we're gonna review both those albums. The first album is going to be this one right here that I'm gonna pull up. So this is Masta Ace, Doom, Son of Yvonne. So I did briefly talk about it, but now we're going into depth about it. So this is an album that dropped all the way back in 2012. Let me pull that up. So it's dropped all the way back in 2012. It's got 16 tracks. It's only 42 minutes, which is dope as hell. But the thing about this album, like I said at the beginning, it says M.A. Doom, so that's actually Masta Ace and M.F. Doom collaboration. A lot of people might not really know that or realize that because it doesn't say MF Doom on the album, or like at the top, just like how it says Masta Ace. So in general, I feel like I receive comments and just see in general just things commemorating or honoring MF Doom, but a lot of people don't talk about this album for some reason. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to take time and review this album. So Masta Ace, he's one of my favorite artists. He's an OG. I'm not gonna say how long he's been in the game, but for those that know. If you listen to his albums, you already know what he brings to the table. If you're unfamiliar with his work, I would say he is one of the top dogs in the underground because of his longevity within the game and the culture, and also knowledge. In this album, he said that he went to college. I didn't know that, but now it makes sense because he's always had a different angle than everyone else. Even now, like he still gets on tracks with today's artists, and like lots of times outshines them in my opinion. But realistically, he definitely has an angle to where like he can hang with anybody in the game. I think like it's because he has a specific skill set. So the thing that people don't know is that this whole album is produced by MF Doom. This is 16 tracks of MF Doom beats, and RIP MF Doom. Whenever I listen to this album, it really just reminds me that MF Doom was just on a different level, not just rap wise, but his beats are from a producer standpoint very, very experimental and risky, but it at the same time it wasn't really risky. He knows what he's doing, but the sounds are very, very classic. And the thing I like about this album is that when I listen to it, it really feels like I'm somewhere else because of the beats. But Masta Ace, he this isn't like Long Hot Summer. He's not really telling a story, but at the same time he kind of is. The way he presents it is kind of like he's telling a story. For those who are familiar with his albums, on this album he does have outtakes, so like um it, I guess it is a story. It's not the same like quick story like the other like Long Hot Summer, but this one it's more of like I mean, as you can tell, it's called Son of Yvonne. So like there's like little scenes, I guess you could say, regarding him being a child and being around his mom. And that's the thing, like this album is like really special in that sense too. A lot of people are gonna relate to this album. Uh yeah, I think a lot of people are gonna relate to this album, but also the MF Doom beats, the vibe of them really match what this album is about. I'm not really gonna play too much songs, even though this album has been out for years. For those who are like brand new to it, I'm not really gonna play too much, but I am gonna play just a piece of this song right here. So this is the first track. This is 1970 something, and I'm not gonna break down every track, but as you can see, there is a track that has MF Doom and Big Daddy Kane. Um, there's a song called "I Did It." This is so far this is just my favorite. This is one of my favorite tracks. This isn't my favorite track. This is one of my favorite tracks. But "I Did It" is a really dope song. It honors his legacy, but also at the same time within it, like you hear him name drop some people, and it's like, oh yeah, that's right. Like Yeah, this I Did It is a good ass track. Dedication is deep. It's a I don't want to call it a skit or an interlude, but it's like a moment. But it is real dope. Slow Down is a song that really stands out to me. Anyone who's listening to this album for the first time, I recommend hearing Slow Down real quick and then starting the album. But all these tracks are solid either way. All of them have a purpose and they all reach that purpose. But this track right here is just like, just to get you like warmed up, warmed up to the fact that they collabing. But this is a solid album. Anyone who hasn't heard it, I recommend it for sure. And if you aren't familiar with Masta Ace, listen to all his work. He's got songs with everybody in New York and Wu-Tang.
Yeah, I was raised to the sound of the 70s. Earth, Wind, and Fire sounded so heavenly. Ohio players and Curtis Mayfield, Aretha Franklin's picture on a playbill. Al Green in a tight suit, all white. Minnie Riperton, high notes all night. Mom's even had a box full of 45s. Put the needle down, yeah, that sounds sorta live. Sound like the kind of groove I could rap over. Got drunk off the beat and I was back sober. Bring that.
Yeah, so as you can tell, the beat is smooth. Like all the beats are are either smooth as hell, dope, or interesting, because some of the beats are doing shit that you don't see producers doing, some experimental stuff. But the vibe of this album overall, it's like, I'm not gonna say it's like that like super old school underground hip hop. Nah, it's more like basically instructing you and showing you the soul aura of what hip hop is supposed to be. This is more than a vibe. This is like this is basically showing y'all what it's supposed to be. And at the same time, like, I don't know if MF Doom was around. I mean, he has so many aliases, but I don't know if he was around back then at the same time as Masta Ace. This is someone like Masta Ace is the OG. MF Doom is like the generation after. And it's dope how he's getting on these beats and like doing something. Like it's dope how they did it. It's crazy. Like when you look at it like that generationally, it's dope how MF Doom was able to get on here and do these beats, and Masta Ace like gets into his storytelling, because like he's one of the best storytellers in the game. And like I'm talking about this album as if it came out yesterday, but nah, this album has been around for a while. But even today in 2025, this shit is dope. Like I haven't listened to it in a while, and it's dope. Like it's on point. It's Long Hot Summer is like one of my like favorites. Like I don't put this on the same wavelength as that, but at the same time, it's easier to keep them separate, because like this is a different album, or that is a different album. It's just a way different album in its own. And then this is it's not a follow-up to that album, but it kind of in a way follows a similar format but different. So this is like another cemented classic to go into his legacy, because it's like there's gonna be a day where it's like, oh, okay, I want to listen to Long Hot Summer today. It's July something. Let me listen to Long Hot Summer. And then during the winter, I'll throw this on when I'm thinking about my mom and stuff. Or if I happen to be homesick and I'm thinking about my mom, like I want to listen to this album. But there's also an album of remixes where like the remixes are all done by different producers. Yeah, so there's that too. This is a really known album in the underground, but I feel like a lot of people don't know MF Doom produced this album. But yeah, peep it. Don't let me know what you think. Just peep it, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Rakim got a new album. I talked about that when I went live too. That's gonna be the next album review. I'm gonna try to knock that out real soon. But peace out, y'all.